Wee! My name is M.A.M.Z and I make weird music. Today we're gonna be trying out an amplifier capture pack of the Sunn amp made by Matt Figg. Let me start this off with a little story. Probably one of my favorite heavy metal bands is the band Sunn. They are a two-member drone metal band. Now the spelling of their band is Sunn O backwards bracket, backwards bracket, backwards bracket. And when I dived into the history of why they named their band so, it was because it was inspired from an old amplifier called Sunn. Now obviously I had never ever heard of this amp ever before, and I could only ever imagine why a band chose to name themselves after this amplifier. However, recently this amplifier company has made a comeback, and that is when my eye chanced upon a post on a ToneX forum by a person called Matt Figg, who said he's looking for some guitarists who could play doom metal to demo out his Sunn amp pack. I jumped on the train immediately and told him that I would love to do it. So he sent me his captures and told me to try it out and make some videos out of it. Obviously this is not a sponsored video and Matt Figg is not paying me anything to make this video, but he did send me his pack for free and I get to make some videos for my own YouTube channel. So I see it as a win-win. Now these captures are for the VST called ToneX, which is by IK Multimedia. ToneX is basically a VST which kind of captures the sound at a particular setting of different amplifiers. These captures can then be sold or shared with other people who can now on their computers get the sound of that same amplifier at that particular setting. I do not even have the full version of ToneX. However, I do have the free version which lets me try out I think about 20 amplifiers for free. So luckily for me, I can try out all of the captures that Matt Figg has done of his Sunn amps. So let's head on over to the DAW and make some doom metal. Alright, so firstly, I would like to show you what are the profiles that Matt has provided in the pack. There are 18 packs of channel 1 and channel 2. So apparently it's a 2-channel amp, one clean and the other an overdriven channel. There are 10 captures of the clean channel and 8 captures of channel 2. For each of the captures there is actually 2 options. One is the DI and the other is through a 4x12 cabinet. For the clean channel there is low gain, there are 2 different mid gains, there is high gain, and then there is one through a fuzz pedal. For the second channel, again there is low gain, 2 different mid gains, and a high gain. So let's quickly check out the channel 1 clean channel low gain, which probably is not what we are here for, but let's quickly go through it. We're going to be using the one with the 4x12 cabinet because I don't want to load another cabinet and I just hate doing that. So I'm just going to load up the one with the cabinet. This is how ToneX looks, and then in order to load a profile onto it, we just drag the profile and drop it there. Let's listen to it. Very boring. I mean, I would prefer Fender amps over this, and I have a lot of Fender amps in Amplitude, so this does not interest me too much. Let's quickly check out the mid gain. This is mid gain 1. Let's check out mid gain 2. Still pretty clean, I would say. And mind you, I am playing single coils, so it is definitely gonna be low gainy. Now let's try what's called the high gain, but still on channel 1. Okay, now it's got some bite to it. Let's see how it is on the bridge pickup. have a feeling this would sound really good with a Telecaster, which I don't have. Now it's time to try a fun one. Let's try the one which is still in channel 1 but using a fuzz pedal. Now we are talking. And let's see what we get if we roll down our tone knob. That's pretty good. I do like it a little bit, but I think we can do better. So let's go into the devilish channel 2. We'll start off with the low gain. It's a nice crunch to it. On the bridge, nice and crunchy. And with the tone roll down, not quite the women tone, but I think women tone needs a bit more gain than this. Maybe we'll get it on the mid gains. So let's go for the mid gains. This is gonna be mid gain number 1 in channel 2. Okay, now I'm really beginning to like this. Let's roll the tone knob down. Yes! Very woolly, very fuzzy. It's not quite the woman tone. Oh, but I'm on the neck. Let's go to the bridge. Wow, this is very cranky. I'm on the bridge pickup with the tone knob on full blast. Okay, let's go mid gain number 2. I'm on the bridge pickup and it's still very low heavy. That's what we need for doom metal. Let's go to the neck. Oh, now this is already doom heaven. Let's see if we get the women tone now. quite like, I feel now it's already too much gain. So this was mid gain number 2, but we have to move on. So let's do the next, I guess. This is gonna be high gain on channel 2, the highest gain on this amp. And this is now is when we find out why the band Sunn named themselves after this amplifier. Are you ready for it? Let's hear it. I wish we could feedback, but that is the big drawback of using VST plugins, that we can't keep it right up in front of the amplifier and have it feedback, which is a good thing in most cases. But right now I wish I had going on. I was on the bridge pickup, I didn't even realize. So let's go back to the neck and let's roll the tone knob down. Oh, it's down. Tone knob is already down. Okay. And let's bring the tone knob back up and see what devils we can cook up. Now I like it with the tone knob rolled off. And let's give it some weird tests now. Firstly, I want to try once with the Les Paul and see what happens with the same this tone. This is the tone we were all here for, right? So we are not gonna check out all the clean tones with the Les Paul. We're gonna check the highest gain. Okay, I'm on the bridge pickup, tone, volume, everything rolled up, and wow, I can already hear this. So let's go for I think tone needs to be rolled down. Let's go to the neck and tone roll down. Oh, I like this one. That's the closest we will get to feedback. And then for the weird test number 2, you guessed it, we are gonna plug it into the sitar. Let's have a big chord. My sitar is out of tune. Let me quickly tune it. Okay, so I've tuned my sitar, and also I thought let's give it some nice reverb and delay. So I'm using reverb from Ableton itself, which is the 60 seconds, my favorite delay. Those of you who have been following me know about this reverb. It's my favorite reverb and I use it all the time. And delay is also from Ableton itself. It's probably the default preset. I don't even know. So let's do some alap in Rag Tori. This sitar was born from the give me I need some evil references. This sitar was dipped in what's that volcano where Frodo dropped the ring? From there, from Saruman's lava. I don't know what it's called. Which king can tell me? Which king tell me what it's called in the comments. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna try to make a track. So that's what's happening. Welcome back. Did you like my song? Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? Because if you did, then you should slow scribe. Here are some of my opinions of the Matt Figg Sunn T ToneX pack. I personally felt that the clean channel was not that inspiring. It sounds pretty much like a clean channel should. It does not have much of that shimmer or that character that things like Fender or Vox amps have. However, it's a pretty clean tone and I think it would be a good platform to experiment with more pedals over it. The more higher gain captures in channel 1 or the lower gain captures in channel 2 were slightly more interesting and have a little bit of a drive in them, and can be really interesting if you can play with your own dynamics with your fingers. However, when we get to the ultimate capture of the high gain of the Channel 2, that is where the good sauce really is. It really packs in a lot of distortion, but with a very low focused sound to it. And it works especially well if you roll down your tone knob, even more so for doom metal or drone metal riffs. Now, would I say it is not achievable with any other amplifiers? I would say it is kinda achievable with amps like M.A.M.Z or Pive or many other high gain amps. I would say the biggest draw about this particular amp is that it is a vintage amp which was chosen as an inspiration by the band Sunn. And that is probably the most important reason why I was attracted towards it. And if you are also a fan of Sunn or doom metal in general, then it is definitely something nice to have in your collection. Now, I'm not gonna try and sell you this, however, I will say that Matt has very beautifully captured these amps, and if you would like to support this kind of very independent DIY capturing of vintage amps which may be lost forever if no one captures them, then it would be worth helping him out by buying his pack or any of the other packs that he's selling over on his website. And just like supporting him, you could support me on Bandcamp. However, right now what I feel I need the most is more subscribers, more comments, and more traction on my videos. So I would really love it if you would leave some comments down below. It could be literally anything. You could tell me what all you would like to see me do on this channel, or you could say how nasty this song was, or even something as simple as I know I am getting a little slower with my videos, so the next video might take a little bit more time. But until then, all of you should stay untuned. Okay, bye.